Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Tatiana Anissa. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join the fam. If you love all things makeup and you just love new makeup, testing new products, organization, everything, hauls, everything, then I'm your girl. I would love to have you here. So of course, by the title, you guys already know what today's video is going to be about. I have been so excited for this video. I could not wait to film this video because of course, as the season changes, my makeup changes and the products that I pull from in my collection. So I went through my entire everyday makeup drawer and I transitioned it over to fall makeup. I am so excited. The only thing you guys are not going to see in this video is like fall eyeshadow palettes because I am doing a dedicated video on like the best palettes for fall, and all of those palettes are like the palettes that I pulled to use during this time. But I'm so excited for today's video, and all the products that you guys are going to see in my everyday makeup drawer is all the products that's on my face, and also the products that I'm wearing will also be listed down below in the description, so definitely check that out if you're interested on, you know, what I'm wearing on my face today. But I'm super excited, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So here is my filming table. So I'm going to walk you guys through everything that's on here. It's been a couple months since I showed you guys like what I have on my filming table, and I think we're gonna go ahead and start off with what is inside of my drawer first, and then we'll move on to what's on top. So right here is where I keep my powders. So these are the powders that I pulled for the fall time. These are like my go-to full kind of coverage powders. So of course we have to have the Mercier in here in the shade Translucent Honey. How can I not have this particular powder in this drawer? This is like a go-to of mine. Whenever I want a like flawless kind of base, or I'm going somewhere really nice and I want to, you know, pull out the best of the best, I always use this powder. And then of course in the Mercier powder, I have to have my shade Translucent Deep, you know, as my powder to like clean up my face. This is like my face powder to like clean up the contour and all of that. If you guys have not tried the Dermablend powder, it is so good. This is definitely a cult favorite, but of course not a lot of people talk about this powder, but I love this powder so much. This has not left my drawer this whole entire year. Like, this has stayed in this drawer always. Of course, I have to have my Huda Beauty powder. You guys know about this powder. I talk about it a lot on my channel. This, of course, is in here. We have the Fenty powder. We have the new Makeup Forever HD powder, you guys. This powder really surprised me. I really like this powder a lot. It's a really great powder, and whenever I don't really want to do too much highlighting, this is the powder that I use, and I really like it. I really like this powder. This is the Photo Finish Fresh powder in the shade 2. I also have the One Size setting powder, and then the last setting powder in here is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting powder. This is another powder I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about, but I really love this powder. This is one of those translucent powders, probably the only translucent powder in my collection besides the One Size that I can actually put on my whole face. Okay, so moving on to right here in this section of the drawer, I have all of my blush. Now originally this was like further down in the drawer, but I was like, you know, I love blush. Blush is my favorite thing in the entire world when it comes to makeup, and I needed a spot to keep a lot of blush in. So we have a lot in here. So I have the two Rare Beauty blushes in here. This is the liquid blush in the shade Grateful and Love. Aren't these just gorgeous for the fall time? These are like the perfect fall blushes. I also have the Super Dewy Makeup Revolution liquid blush. This is in the shade Blush Me Up. Ooh, really stunning shade. Absolutely beautiful. I have my favorite go-to ABH cream blush in the shade Peach Caramel. Can we just talk about this beautiful shade? I love it. This is like my everyday blush shade. I just got this new Makeup by Mario blush stick. This is in the shade Plumberry. I love the Wildberry shade, but I knew... Ooh, I love the Wildberry shade, but I was like, I need this formula in a fall tone, and I've always wanted this. I already know I love the formula, so I was like, you know what, I have to get this and then add it to my fall makeup drawer. How could I not have the Jaclyn Cosmetics blush? Ooh, this is dirt. I need to clean this. Oh my goodness. I have the Jaclyn Cosmetics blush stick in the shade Royal Flush, I believe. Royal Flush? Yes, Royal Flush in here. We have the Tower 28 blush. I also have Jaclyn's Loose Blush, the new Super Shock Cheek from the ColourPop Tinkerbell collections in here as well, because I really enjoyed that. I have my Mented blush in the shade, what is this called? Buried Away. Look at how beautiful. As you guys can see, I have a ton of fall toned blushes in this drawer. And then back here, I have a couple of more blushes. I have a NARS blush in here. This one's really stunning. I haven't really used this one. I think I've only swatched this blush, so I wanted to add this in here to like get use out of it and, you know, get a feel for it. But it looks so gorgeous. It's such a pretty fall blush. This is in the shade Savage. I had to dig deep and pull out a MAC blush. This is in the shade Fever. I think this is also really perfect for the fall time as well, so that's also in here. So I have the Milani blush in the shade Cocoa Felicita. I love this blush. This blush is absolutely stunning. I have been using this every single day that I haven't been filming, and I love this blush. I'm obsessed with it. We have the Beauty Bay blush in the shade Royal. Had to pull this out because this is perfect for this time of year. And then of course, how could I not have my Nabla blush in here? This is in the shade Adults Only. Had to put this in this drawer because girl, look at how beautiful. I love the Nabla blushes. They're stunning. So moving on to right here in the drawer, I have my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Powder in the shade 4. I also have my Nabla pressed powder in here. The Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Silky. You guys already know about this one. My Makeup by Mario bronzer. Mine is so dirty. Do not talk about me, y'all, because it's dirty. I have the Huda Beauty blush. Ooh, this is stunning, y'all. Like, this is beautiful. I had to pull this out. Even though this is like a more summery kind of blush, I just love the look of this and how beautiful of a topper this blush is. Like, if you guys need a recap on how beautiful this blush is, look at that. It's so stunning. It's so beautiful. I have my beautiful Pat McGrath blush in here. This one is the shade, what is this one called? Paradise Venus. Oh my goodness. Just look at that gorgeous everyday blush. This is so beautiful. I love this blush. I also have my Danessa Myricks Cream Contour. I am in the shade Deep 2. So over here, I have all of my brow products in this section. I have a lot of Benefit brow products. I really started getting into Benefit a lot lately. And this is, oh, I love these brow products. Like, I have the Gimme Brow, I have the Precisely My Brow, I have the brow conditioner, I have the powmade. Oh, and also this brand is so aesthetically pleasing. I love just like whenever I open this drawer and I see this brand like right here, I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Of course, I have my ABH Brow Freeze in here, like, you know. I have my Tatiana Nisa Cosmetics brow product, my NARS concealer. I found a way to make this work. I remember someone telling me this is really great for the eyebrows. Though this is a very expensive concealer and it sucks that I have to use this for my eyebrows. This is a $30 concealer and I've resorted to using it for my eyebrows. I really do love the shade and I love how it like makes my brows look and how it makes my brows look pretty sharp. So I do love that for that. So back there I just have some eye bases, my MAC Paint Pot, my NYX Glitter Primer, and my P. Louise base in the shade 2. So over here I just have all of my eyeliners. This is all of my fall colors that I pulled out and put into this drawer. I also have some liquid liners in here. It's pretty much a mix of different liners for whatever fall look that I create. I have been sorting through my brushes down there, so we can ignore that down there. But right here, I just have all of my go-to concealers that I love. Very much obsessed with all of those concealers. And then, of course, over here, I have like my powdered highlighters that, you know, I like to put on the face and dust all over. So I have my Jaclyn Cosmetics one in the shade Brilliant. This is the Moonlight powder. Love this powder. I also have the Laura Mercier one, and then I also have this highlighter from the Tinkerbell collection with ColourPop. I have mascaras. This should be right here. So yeah, back there behind those powders, I have just a bunch of mascaras. The Uoma Beauty by Sharon C one is my favorite. I love this mascara. I also have this one. I have the Morphe one, which I love. And then this little lash conditioner is also back there. Okay, so this is exciting. So of course I have my ABH cream bronzer and cream contour. Oh, I love this. That's in here. I have my bperfect Cosmetics liquid shadows as well. You guys, these are perfect for the fall time. So this had to make its way into this drawer, especially whenever I do a fall look. I can just easily pull like one of those and I'm good to go. I also have my Juvia's Place products. You guys know about these. These are literally my favorites, so of course these are in here. I cannot live without these. These are probably my favorite, well, besides some of the brow products, these are probably my favorite Juvia's Place product releases. I also have my two favorite Almar Cosmetics trios. I love these. These are always in my drawers. So this one is the deepest trio for like the face. So it comes with a brightening shade, clean up the contour shade, and like a bronzer slash contour. And then this one is the blush trio. So you get three beautiful blushes. So both of those are in here. I have my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This comes in handy so much whenever I'm like missing that perfect shade to smoke out the outer corner, or like, you know, the perfect crease transition shade. This is just a staple palette that I have to have in this drawer. I also have my Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer trio. Oh my gosh, a bronzer duo. Really nice. I love this when I really don't want to go too heavy on the blush or the bronzer and I just want something really light. As you know, I cannot live without this palette. This is a must for me. I love this. I will definitely be repurchasing this whenever I hit pan. I do think this will be the first powder I ever hit pan on because I use this every single day. I have my Huda Beauty contour tantour. I also have the Makeup by Mario eye primer kit. Obsessed. Look at that. Look at that. I put in work with this product. I have these two Beauty Bakery face palettes. So I have the Brownie Bar palette, which I love. You guys know I'm obsessed with the highlighter in this. And then the Queen of Tarts blush palette as well. As you guys can see, I have a lot of like duos with brands. Like I have two palettes for certain brands. And then I also have, like lastly for face palette, I have the Pure Cosmetics face palette, which I'm obsessed with. I even have a backup of this because I love it so much. Then I do have these two ColourPop cheek palettes as well. I have Such a Rush and Sweet Roll. And then over here, all the way on the end, I have like my go-to like lip products. So I have my 4 Jaclyn Cosmetics lip oils. Oh, you guys know I love these. I have some Fenty glosses, Milani lipsticks, all of my like Huda Beauty lipsticks as well. Right here, I have my primers. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Primer. I have my One Size Primer, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. I also have the Versace Primer. Fenty, of course, and then my absolute favorite primer of all time, Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. And then I also have a couple more primers over here. We have the Benefit Professional, which is a cult favorite. I love this primer. Also, I absolutely love this one right here from Hard Candy. This is the Smoothing Primer Balm. If you guys are ever in Walmart and you come across this primer, pick it up because it is amazing. It's like better than the e.l.f. It's better than the e.l.f. one, okay? Don't tell no one I said that, but it is. The Milk Hydro Grip. We also have the Jaclyn Under Eye Primer. I always often forget to use this, but whenever I do, I really enjoy it. And then I also have my go-to fall foundation. So for the fall time, I love that full coverage foundation look. So I have the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. I have the NARS Soft Matte. I also have the Revlon Color Stay, which is my favorite drugstore foundation. We also have more natural coverage, but it also gives me that full coverage if I want it. The Too Faced Born This Way natural. And then also when I don't want to wear too much makeup, but I still want that like nice coverage, my Morphe 2 is like a year-round, timeless, you know, foundation. I also have my MAC Fix Plus. So these are just like setting sprays that I'm like obsessed with and using. The Charlotte Tilbury, the Beauty Bakery. Y'all know I love this. The Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray, and I also have my SPF, of course, from Tula, and my handy dandy fan. So, of course, I just got the new Morphe X Ashley Strong palette and the Cake Liner palette. Let me know if you guys want to see a review on this. I did put a poll up. I have my go-to fall lippies in here, you guys. So I have all of my NYX Butter Glosses, which I love these for the fall time. These are like the perfect fall shades. I have my Jaclyn and my ColourPop So Juicy, and some lip liners. These are my absolute favorites. And then in this thing right here, I have like my lip balms and like my sponges. I also have my nice little mirror right here as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun filming this. You guys, I am obsessed with fall. Fall is my favorite time of year, as you guys already know. And this video was just so much fun. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.